So guys, we're here. Master of Hobbits here for Beer Geek Nation at the Firestone Walker Invitational Beer Fest up in Paso Robles, California. Just got in, got my little, you get a little tray here for the food. A cool little Firestone Walker tasting snifter. So yeah, let's go in there and get to try some good beers. Okay guys, so we're ready with the first beer of the festival. Starting out big. This is AleSmith's Barrel-Aged Speedway Stout, which is pretty freaking awesome. It's called Brewer's Blend Barrel-Aged Speedway Stout. I don't know what the deal is with that. I haven't heard of that variant, but I know they do a lot of different variants. 12%, big beer. Super nice and oaky, woody, bourbony aroma. A lot of roasted malt, coffee, a little bit of dark chocolate. I had to hold it like this because I can't really hold it any other way, but the flavor. But yeah, it's really nice and full mouthfeel to it. Nice oaky, tanniny flavor. I think it's like a bourbon or something like that. It's aged in. It's what kind of the spirit character I pick out. But a lot of dark chocolate, coffee, roasted malt. Really, really good beer. I think we'll head over to Three Floyds now because they have barrel-aged vanilla bean dark lord with them. So yeah, let's go. Ended up at Kern River instead because I saw they had a anniversary beer on tap here. It's called Dirty Hippie. It's their Imperial Red Ale. This is their 6th anniversary ale. It's 8% Imperial Red Ale. Aroma is super floral. I get a lot of like floral, lightly piney, juicy, grapefruity hops. It smells very juicy. A little bit of caramel tones to it as well. Yeah, flavor, nice caramel, kind of a little bit of a breadiness to it, a little bit of spiciness to it, like a spicy hop bite. Other than that, a lot of floral quality, a lot of that juicy hop and grapefruit. Really tasty Imperial Red for sure. So finally got around to get the Three Floyds booth, guys, and what we have here is Bourbon Barrel-Aged Vanilla Bean Dark Lord. So that's pretty awesome. It is really good. 15%. Super vanilla-like. A lot of the oaky, woody tannins. Super sweet molasses, sweet chocolate, brown sugar. Smells super sweet. And you know, guys, I like that in Imperial stouts. The taste. Yeah, you can say that the regular Dark Lord is overrated, but when they fucking age it in barrels, it's freaking phenomenal. Lots of vanilla, really nice lingering vanilla flavor to it, along with a sweet chocolate flavor, dark chocolate, coffee, dark fruits, the bourbony flavors in there, oak. Really, really, really nice beer. Definitely worth checking out. I stood in line forever over there to get the Three Floyds. There's a lot of people here, so yeah, I might hit up Mikkeller now. We'll see. Or yeah, I don't know yet, but we'll see. See you guys. With a Southern Tier brew, this is their barrel-aged backburner barley wine, 14.1%. I've had and reviewed the regular backburner, but this is regular backburner is really nice, and this is really nice as well. It's still kind of hoppy actually, which is kind of weird. It's got a little bit of like a kind of a hop press, like a grapefruity, but it's got a lot of vanilla, Like sweet vanilla notes, a lot of sweet malt, nice kind of oaky, tanniny aromas to it. Quite bitter in the flavor, but really nice vanilla component. It's one of the more vanilla forward barley wines I've had in a while. Nice with like some caramel, toffee notes as well. So, well, I don't know if it's how fresh it is and all, but it has got a little hint of like a bitter grapefruit or something like that in there. Almost like maybe like a butterscotch flavor in there too. It's really, really tasty actually. So yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go next. Probably Eclipse. Eclipse 50/50 to get some Eclipse. Just went to the 50/50 booth and they're serving Eclipse barrel aged in the 12-year-old Elijah Wood barrels. It's a bourbon. Really interesting beer. I mean, I've had quite a few of the Eclipses when I was in San Diego, but this is really nice. Aroma on it. Super coconutty actually. A lot of the barrel character, a lot of the bourbon, vanilla, almost like a tobacco-y along with the roasted malt. It smells pretty darn awesome. It's like 9.5%, yeah. Flavor. Flavor also pretty darn awesome. A lot of that vanilla and coconut kind of flavor, along with that bourbony, flavor and the oak from the, I like to create a roasted malt. This is also another great imperial stout. If you have a chance to get this, I would definitely say one of those kind of rare, neat to get and check out beers. Guys, we're drinking on a Bell's beer. This is their wild one, which is their sour. Don't know if they've done any other sours than this, but it's basically 6.9%. It's basically, they have sours aging in barrels and they blend them together. And the aroma on it, fairly tart cherries, a little bit of oak, kind of that balsamic vinegar aroma to it. Not too sour in the aroma, but it smells fairly alright. A little bit of the almost dark fruity flavors, but the flavor, fairly tart, not too complex. A little bit of the oakiness, that balsamic vinegar. It kind of tastes like a Rodenbach Grand Cru, just not as sour and complex. It's got those brown sugar notes and all too. So still a good beer, but not a sour that I'm like jumping for joy over at all. So guys, we're back with the first Firestone beer of the day. I actually thought this was a lighter one, but it's Velvet Merkin, not Velvet Merlin. Basically the same recipe as Velvet Merlin, just aged in bourbon barrels. So they said, the guys over there's 9.5%. I thought it was lower, but it's actually a really good beer. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it definitely lives up to it. It's really tasty. The aroma, a lot of oaky, bourbony, a lot of like a little bit of alcohol, but a lot of like oaky tannins, vanilla, kind of that sweet, almost lactose flavor you sometimes get in beers with a lot of oatmeal, because it's with oatmeal, and nice kind of roasted coffee kind of aroma. Flavor's just got so much bourbon character. A lot of that, and like a decent amount of vanilla too, a little bit of coconut. Also get a solid amount of licorice on there. It's actually really tasty. This is like a draft only release. This is great stuff. Firestone Walker, you guys, make some great beers. So yeah, cheers guys, and see you later. I just went to the brewery's booth and got the smoking wood I haven't tried. I've had the rye bourbon, this is a regular bourbon version. 13% smoked beer, or smoked imperial porter. Aroma on it, lots of bourbon and lots of smoke, and it's smoked meat. A lot of that smoky bacon flavor, almost like in a smoked salmon or something, like a smoked fish in there, which I haven't gotten before really in a smoked beer. Kind of in there along with some like darker roasted malts, but it's really the smoke and burnt campfire notes that dominate flavor. So smooth, ton of that bourbony flavor. That nice bacony, meaty smoke aroma flavor, campfire notes, burnt notes. This is so great. Both of them I've had now. I think I preferred the rye a little more because it had a little spicy character to it, but this is still awesome smoke beer. So cheers guys. Time for something hoppy. I went to the Beer Republic booth and got their Altered Beast. This is one of their draft only releases. It's a double IPA on 9.2%. A hop with Cascade and Sonnet hops. Also, they put some oak chips in there to change it up a bit. And the aroma on it, quite juicy. A lot of orange. I get a lot of orange on there. You definitely smell oaky, kind of vanilla, kind of almost aroma to this. A little bit of sweeter citrus fruit. It smells pretty good actually. That oak really comes through in the flavor, along with some sweet malt, a decent amount of vanilla, a little bit of alcohol, but then again, a lot of the kind of sweeter citrus fruit, a little bit of grapefruit. This is actually pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of the barrel-aged IPAs, but I actually kind of like this. This is pretty solid. So, yeah, another good beer from Beer Republic. This time it's Founders. They were supposed to bring their all-day IPA, but for some reason they brought Centennial IPA instead. I reviewed this back in 2010, I think, in the early days. Aroma on this one, 7.2% IPA, by the way, only hop with Centennial. A lot of orange, citrus, some grapefruit. It doesn't smell too fresh. I get a little bit of pine as well, some floral notes. A little bit of sweet malts, but the flavor, decent amount of pine and grassy hops in there, along with like citrus fruit, but more like generic citrus fruit. A little bit of grapefruit, bitter grapefruit, and some sweet malt, almost caramel malt. It's good, but man, compared to some of the West Coast IPAs I've had out here, doesn't really compare, but still Founders makes, you know, some other great beer. Here with the session beer by Mikkeller. I talked a little with Mikko. I tried their Big Worse in red wine barrels. Really interesting barley wine. Kind of sour, lightly tart. Lots of red grape. Good beer. And talked with some of the people from Triple Rock Brewing. I don't know if you guys know that brewery, but they were bringing in a really good imperial stuff. But this is the Mikkeller Summer Citra, the top, which is like a session pale ale, 4.9 I think it was %, only hop with Citra. I mean, it's no zombie dust or something like that, but it's got a really nice Citra aroma to it. A lot of tropical fruit, peach kind of notes, orange. This is so refreshing for this summer heat. A little bit of sweet malt backbone, but again, lots of Citra, lots of that tropical kind of fruit. Peaches. I actually get peach is probably one of the more dominant flavors in there, along with some of the sweeter orange and stuff like that. Great beer. I actually kind of prefer this maybe a little bit over the Big Worse. Well, it might also because this is a whole lot more sessionable. So yeah, guys, cheers. And off to taste some more beer. This is the limited special pour from the brewery I'm back with. Black Tuesday. Third time I have it here in California. It's such a phenomenal beer. I don't want to talk too much about it. You guys know it. This is like they pour a beer, some special limited beer every hour, and this is just awesome. Super sweet, dark fruit, oak. You can barely taste the alcohol, and it's like 19 or is it 18%. This is such a phenomenal beer. Luckily, Jakob, you'll get to try this as well, because we're getting this along with a chocolate rain and a beer trade from both, from Three Fontaine, and along with some other stuff. So, I mean, if you've never had Black Tuesday, this is definitely a good big beer to try. It's huge. It's very sweet. If you don't like sweet beers, you probably won't like it, but it's amazing. 1 hour till the festival concludes now. As you see, there's a lot of people here. All the tents and stuff. But yeah, this is definitely one of the highlights. So yeah, good stuff. We'll see if I get to record any more tastings, because I am fairly tipsy right now. So cheers, guys, and hopefully I'll see you later. Probably the last pours of the day, because it's getting close to the last call. This is from Moonlight Brewing Company, and they were actually at the Copenhagen Beer Festival last year, and I got to talk to the brewer. I was super drunk, so that was one of the things I didn't record. But this is their legal tender. It's a 5.5% ale. Deliciously unhopped, they call it, is because it's like they tried to make an IPA without actual hops, but like spruce and pine and like needles and stuff like that, and the aroma on it, super herbal. I get like a ton of spruce, like almost like when you have your Christmas tree. It's kind of weird, but almost like basil in there as well. And the flavor, that is so piney and very herbal. It's got a lot of that spruce, almost like a, it's the basil. Oh, I can't remember the name of it in Danish or English.
Cilantro?
No, it's a kind of spice we use in Denmark for around Christmas. Whatever, kind of like that. Not really any bitterness, but that kind of same flavor you get in the more piney IPA, as long as it's some sweet maltiness kind of as well. And it's got that kind of herbaceous, almost like marijuana kind of thing going on. It's kind of weird. But it's actually pretty good. I like it. It's an interesting beer for sure, so cheers. Okay, back here, guys, with a limited edition Sierra Nevada beer. This is Knock on Wood, 9.1% Imperial Stout, made with chili peppers and smoked as well. Aroma has got a little bit of the smoke. The smoke isn't too dominant. I get a little bit of chocolate. You do get a slight hint of chili, but I get a lot of like darker fruits and stuff. And it's also okay. I get a little bit of that, but it's not one of the most dominant like oak kind of qualities to it. It has a light heat, very, very light heat, if you can say it like that. A lot of chocolate, a little bit of the smoke, a little bit of the bourbon oak. I don't really taste the alcohol, but I think it's because my palate is really fatigued by now. It's a pretty tasty brew. Not anything mind-blowing, but yeah. Probably one small clip is going to be up soon of the 50/50 Bart. And that's going to be the last beer of the day, for sure, because I've had a little too much and my palate's getting fatigued. So, cheers guys, and see you in a minute with the Barts. So guys, time for a little wrap-up video here. Final thoughts on the Firestone Walker Invitational Beer Fest. The last thing I said I was going to try was Bart by 50/50. I didn't get to try it, they're out. I already actually had it there, but I didn't record it. I had a lot of beer that I didn't record. Like Zombie Dust. I barely, even remember them from the top of my head. I have some notes I need to look through. But, great festival. Really good beer, really good food, really cool people. It was really good. Here's some of the stuff from there. This is the taster you saw. Armband, a little booklet, and then I got this t-shirt, Firestone Walker Invitational Beer Fest. On the back here, it's all the breweries and stuff. Only thing that sucks about this shirt is that it says Cigar City. And they didn't come because their beer unfortunately froze on the trip over there. It was a pretty awesome festival. I mean, there wasn't really, the only thing I didn't like about it was probably that there was a lot of drunk college kids who basically, I guess, just were there to, you'd see some people there who were there just to get drunk. And some people were complaining about the size of the taster, 3 ounces. But yeah, that's what happens when it's sometimes when it happens, when it's unlimited beer, all you can drink. But yeah, I thought other than that, it was a really good festival. Met a lot of cool people, and yeah, they're gonna do it again next year. Pretty sure about that. Mikkeller from Mikkeller, I talked to him, and he was doing a collab beer with them. That's probably gonna be do some barrel aging, different barrel aging versions and stuff, and then they're gonna release them at the festival. Probably not gonna be able to go, but glad I got to go to this first one, so that was awesome. So yeah, thanks to the guys at Firestone for a great festival, the sponsors, and all the awesome breweries, and for joining, of course, and accepting the invitation. So yeah, guys, want to say cheers and nothing, and see you guys in another beer review.